Hi everyone, welcome back. So we are reacting to a song that was requested by Andrew. Thank you so much, Andrew. And it's a song by Stan Walker, and the song is He Kākano Āhau. Āhau? I'm so sorry if I mispronounce it. But I think you guys talked about him a lot in the comments on the other songs that I reacted to of sort of the indigenous community from New Zealand. So I'm guessing he's also indigenous, but I'll obviously look a little bit more into Stan Walker afterwards, as I usually do, look into the song and the artist after the reaction. But yeah, I like to just kind of go into it without knowing anything and then seeing what comes and then kind of knowing a bit more. But yeah, let's go for it.
And I will never be lost. I am a seed born of greatness, descended from a line of chiefs. Kākano.
Wow.
Teki anakama tonu Āhau o kusikana. Tōku reo toku oho, tōku reo toku mapihi maurea. Tōku whakakai marihi. My language is my strength. Katsu Āhau, Kauhi au, e oku sipuna. My pride I will show that you may know who I am.
Wow.
I am a warrior, a survivor, and more than who.
Come on.
Kiana wehi teki anakama tonu Āhau o kusikana. Tōku reo toku oho, tōku reo toku mapi maurea. Tōku whakakai marihi. My language is my strength, an ornament of grace, an ornament of grace, an ornament of grace, an ornament of
Ugh. Oh, wow, guys, this got me emotional. This is wow, like so powerful, like. And one of you guys are asking me in the comments, like, if I'm, someone asked me if I'm Native American or like indigenous. I'm not actually. My father's side is Indian, Asian Indian. And then my mum's side is British, mix of Welsh and stuff like that. So I'm not actually, but I just love, oh gosh, I just love indigenous culture, you know, wherever that is in the world, whether it's from New Zealand, from America, you know, like, I just love and appreciate indigenous culture, because I just think they just understand, like, protecting and embracing, like, it's just beautiful. And it's just, I think what also makes me embrace it even more is the fact that it has been, you know, just destroyed in so many parts of the world, and disrespected and wanting, you know, eradicated in so many spaces, so that seeing it being embraced, you know, and celebrated by indigenous people, you know, their culture is being celebrated, and the passion that they have for it, and the pride that they take in it, and the passion that you feel for it to be, like, kept and preserved. It's so beautiful, and you really feel it. And also, one thing I was going to say about Stan Walker, and also Teeks, who's another artist that I saw, but this one I think more specifically shows, like, you know, the modern elements, the 21st century elements that he's brought into the song, of, like, obviously the, you know, the instrumental, the chords, his way of singing, the English parts, you know, it's really nice. And obviously I'm sure, like, within the families, like, that the kids in the new generation, they're obviously still immersed in the culture because of the elders and the people who, like, maintain the culture so that the kids can feel it. But I also feel like it's still, like, say, you know, even if there's people are Maori or indigenous, like, and maybe they've lost their way, or they've lost touch with it, these kind of artists, I feel like they allow the modern generation to get back in touch, because he's integrating elements of the modern music and modern culture and modern expression with his traditional Maori heritage. And I think that in itself is so powerful, because for those people that may have lost their way or may be disconnected and want to reconnect, it kind of eases them into it in a way that's, like, relatable to the way that society is now, if that makes sense. But obviously I'm assuming, because you guys are so, if you are indigenous watching this, like, you guys are so passionate about preserving your heritage that you really do reinforce it within generations. But it was just, like, a thought that came to my head, like, it still makes it very easy to approach if you haven't been connected to your culture, and you're wanting to find your way back to it. I hope that makes sense. But oh gosh, it just makes me so emotional. I just love the lyrics. I'm gonna have a look at the lyrics. I want to know. Obviously, sometimes I couldn't find, like, the translation, but obviously, if you guys know, like, obviously what they're saying, please comment down below. But I think hopefully I should be able to find it. So yeah, he said so actually he Kākano Āhau. So it's obviously celebrating indigenous resilience, identity and heritage. The title translates to I am a seed, and he does say those lyrics in English as well, and I just love that. I just feel like this song is so powerful, like, you just feel it, like, his vocal, obviously his voice is insane, but it's just, like, it's so beautiful how he's able to just embrace his culture like that, but embrace, like, the new language that his ancestors have learned, which is English language, and, like, but bring that in. And that's why I'm saying, like, even just using the English language and mixing it with indigenous words, like indigenous language, is like, it makes it's able to carry it on, because the English language is so integrated into a lot of the places where indigenous, you know, obviously that's just how it is, right? Like in America, English language, or Spanish, depending on where you are I guess in America, and then obviously New Zealand is English. So it's like, it's nice how, obviously it would be great if, like, it would be the majority of that country that they're speaking the indigenous language, but obviously because of history, it's not. But I think it's just nice that he is incorporating both languages to make it like the modern day children of indigenous people, they can sort of relate to it on both levels, and it's like, it's powerful. So I'm a seed, and I will never be lost. I'm a seed born of greatness, descend from a line of chiefs. I loved that line. Descended from a line of chiefs. It's just so beautiful. Like, but I don't know if it's translating all of that bit, or whether it's just, yeah, it's just translating like the bits that, it's not translating it actually, I don't think. But so yeah, you guys let me know down below, because I'd really like to know. So when I stand, I am cloaked by my ancestors. Ugh. My language is my strength, an ornament of grace. Where you may wander or stand proud, I will always hold on to my customs and values. Oh, it's just so beautiful, man. Like, but yeah, I don't think it's translating these ones. So please, like, let me know what they actually mean, because obviously it said that the title's I Am a Seed, but I'd love to know like what it actually means, because I don't think it's gonna, unless they've put it in the caption. No. No, I don't think they have translated. But so yeah, feel free to comment down below the lyrics, because I really would love to know. But I just love it. His voice is incredible, and like when the harmonizers and the backing vocalists came in and offered their harmonies, you just felt it. Like it just adds. And I think these kind of songs that are embracing the indigenous roots and talking about all these, like the ancestors and their roots and their pride, it's just so important, I think, to have multiple voices and harmonies, because you just feel that ancestral power, like even with harmonies, even like within gospel music, like, you know, when they have the choir and all the loads of voices, it just instantly gives this feeling of like, okay, there's this ancestral power, like there's this power in many, and power in standing together and that kind of thing. And honestly, I just loved it. His voice is so amazing. Like, his voice is insane. But this bit.
Who I am a warrior, a survivor, and more than who.
Yeah, like, I'm a warrior, I'm a survivor. Like that in itself, I don't even know how he doesn't cry like when he's singing this. Like I feel like, I think I would cry like singing this, you know. So, but that just shows that he's really tapped into that creative energy, that spiritual energy, that connects him to his ancestors, you know. And I just think it's beautiful. I just think it's so beautiful. And the harmonies here, like this is what I mean by like it feeling so ancestral when the harmonies come in. See, it's just so beautiful. It's honestly so beautiful. Like, thank you so much for exposing me to this, because like this is what my channel is all about. Like, I do listen to a lot of like the Western music, because you guys request a lot of it, and I love that music, obviously. Like, music is music, and for me everything has a place. And I just really love that you guys are requesting these indigenous songs, because, or these indigenous artists, because it's so important to like expose what a lot of the world have. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional. You would think I am indigenous at this point because of how much I feel. I just feel like I'm just like a child of the world at this point, because it's just like, I feel so deeply. I feel so deeply, and it's not even my ancestral lineage, and I'm feeling it, you know. And that's why I feel like the more I listen to this kind of music, and the more I listen to just music in general, I feel like I definitely have a purpose to spread and make awareness for communities that have been like ostracized, have been killed, you know, have been victims of genocide, like whether that's the indigenous community, the black community, anyone, you know what I mean, any individual, you know, not just communities, but also individuals, like individual artists that have been ostracized, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like I feel like that's what is really becoming apparent to me about my ethos with my channels. Like music unites us all, with our ancestors, with our heritage, with each other, with ourselves, you know. And so this kind of music and this like rich music of rich heritage and rich meaning and rich pain, and like this idea of like being a survivor and a warrior, it's like it really speaks on what I want to like continue to do on the channel. So thank you so much for exposing me to this music, because it's so powerful. But yeah, if anybody else has a request of Stan Walker, of any other indigenous music of New Zealand, of other parts of the world, I'd love to know. I'd love to be exposed to that. It's just so powerful, and it's really important for people to be aware of it, and to like for that to continue, you know, especially now when things are modernizing so quickly. So yeah, and also let me know down below in the comments, like anything that, you know, I'd love to know more about the Maori people of like New Zealand, or just in general, like indigenous people in general. Like I'd love to know what you guys face, what you guys deal with. Like, do you guys face struggle now? Like, is it still a thing, like where it's difficult for you to get like have rights, or like, you know, I'd love to know more about that, because I feel like I can Google it, but I'd rather hear it from actual indigenous people. So feel free to comment down below. Feel free to request some more songs via the link in my description as well. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for requesting. And until next time, bye.